What's up, friends? I wanted to pop on here and do another reading for us. You may be feeling this really intense at moments purge of energy happening. This is the first time that I've been sick in quite a while. I mentioned this in my video I shared yesterday, that like I often, when I'm meditating or when I'm doing any kind of like deeper spiritual work on my own or like in a group, I often cough a lot. And I found that the more I've done that, like, you know, throughout my life, I don't get sick as much. But this is definitely happening on its own. And so it was really, you know, equally like beautiful and uncomfortable. Last night I had a really hard time sleeping because I was coughing so intensely, and I had to like get up out of bed a few times and like literally like get stuff out. And so yeah, I mean, it's definitely uncomfortable, and maybe not fun, but I feel spirit like holding us in this. And yeah, I hear spirit so strongly saying like, just allow this purge to happen. So I'm gonna start by pulling a card from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. And this is gonna be the spirit animal that is here to guide us through this this purge, however much longer it lasts. Yeah, just what is the spirit? What is the animal you have to share with us to help us, to hold us through this purge? How can we lean on this part of ourselves to access wisdom and strength to keep moving forward? The shark. So the shark, full disclosure, as I've been saying in all my videos, I am not a tarot expert, but this is how we learn, by doing. I'm not a tarot expert yet. Y'all, our words are so powerful. So I'm actually think I'm going to start saying from now on, I'm getting better at tarot every day. Because then that is what I am calling in. Okay, shark, I know you're in water. There you are. All right, directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. So when the shark energy is in balance, we feel intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. And when we're out of balance, we feel sneaky and destructive. And to bring into that balance is honesty. So yeah, what I'm getting from this is just that. So before this purge came on, as intense as it is right now, in the days and actually weeks leading up to this, I had days of time where I just felt this sensation in my throat, and more than just like a soreness in my throat, I really was getting this sense that it was connected to my throat chakra, and it would kind of come and go. So it was there some days, and then it would go away, and then it would come back again, and then it really led into this full purge. Burping a lot. Whoa. But what I'm getting from this, from spirit, is that this purge has to do with us being our authentic selves, revealing our true nature and true desire. So I've talked about a lot in my shares across all sorts of social media platforms recently, just like there's this thing that you are wanting to put out into the world. You know, that may be one thing, that may be multiple things. Really what it comes down to is following your heart and doing what is true to you. That may be, again, that may be, it's going to look different for everybody, but that may be like big steps, small steps, a step to like move in that direction of following your heart. But for all of us, I'm feeling that this involves using our voice in some way. You know, whether that is actually using your voice, like in this thing that you want to do, maybe it's singing, maybe it's teaching, or maybe it is just simply using your voice to speak up and say the words out loud to yourself or to others, I want this thing, or maybe I don't want to do this thing anymore. And you know, that is such a powerful way that we reclaim our power is by using our voice and by being honest. And what I'm hearing is that, yeah, it's this shark energy, you know, is, we can feel it encircling us. We can feel it. And oh, I'm getting this message right now about, so this is one of the first times that I've been sick where I have really allowed everything to come out. You know, even I know for myself, and then I also notice in society, we like, you know, when we're sick, we often feel like we're a burden, and there is this like kind of apologetic nature. I mean, that is pervasive, not just when you're sick, but you know, you're coughing, you're sneezing, you're, you know, making unpleasant sounds. I've come to just love them. But you know, often like when we're coughing and when we're purging, we're often apologizing, and we are not fully allowing it to come out. And like, I know something that I used to do, and I've noticed that anyone who's sick around me, most people do, is they're constantly like, rather than blowing their nose, they're constantly, I don't even want to do it because I've learned to not do it anymore, because I'm really grateful. Actually, a friend last year, I remember, she told me, like, stop like sucking it back up, like blow your nose. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I didn't even realize I was doing that. And that was just the moment for me where Spirit was like, yeah, like you're ready to stop doing that. And so I've learned to stop doing that. But yeah, it's, so what I'm getting this message, a lot of explanation, but this is the point I'm getting at, is that I feel like this purge that you may be experiencing, maybe it's even just that, like maybe it's just allowing yourself to be exactly how you are, to like, you know, let your nose run, let yourself cough really loud and ugly, like, and let it come out, let it clear this space physically and also energetically with your throat chakra, and trust that that is clearing, removing some of the blockages to you using your voice in whatever way you're feeling called to right now. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Okay, let's pull a couple tarot. This is also Wild Unknown. Well, if you like these cards, please go support the artist Kim Kranz. These are my, I have these, and I have affirmation deck that I've had for a few years now, and I feel pretty content with what I have right now. But these Wild Unknown decks, I love them so much, and I'm so grateful that these are the decks that I'm familiarizing myself with tarot with. All right, Spirit, anything else you have to share with us about any wisdom, any guidance for this purge that we are experiencing currently as a collective? Okay, I heard 3. just gonna flip them. Oh, wow. A lot of darkness. Wow. Okay, we have, I believe this is Wands. It's our first card, and it's in reverse. I'm not sure which number. I think that's the 10 of Wands, I believe. All right. So burdens, blockage, difficulty. The 10 of Wands is a difficult card to face. Mental or physical burdens have been weighing on your spirit. Over time, this leads to hopelessness, depression. You simply can't get through to what you want. You cannot see the way. If this card appears in response to a person or situation, it is best to simply walk away. But this card comes up, if this card comes up frequently and indicates you are attracted to negativity, you choose to walk the hard road. All right, with this card being in reverse, and again, like I'm going to show you all the cards, but the shark included, it's all black and white, gray, and then there's one card here that has like a little bit of yellow on it, and anyway, I'm excited to share. But given that this is like in relation to the purge that we're feeling right now, this is exciting me, because this is like darkness. This purge is about we are clearing this darkness. Like, we have done enough work, and we can just allow this to happen fully and authentically how it wants to come out. And so with this being in reverse, I'm actually receiving this as like these burdens, these blockages, these difficulties, like they are being freed. Like, they are being freed, and there's nothing we really need to do other than just allow and release and receive. Yeah, I don't know much else to say on that. All right, now we have the Son of Pentacles, which is also in reverse. I'll show that one right side up, but it did come out in reverse. And again, this is the only little bit of light. We have like that yellow moon with the pentacle. Son of Pentacles. I don't believe I've ever gotten this card yet, so we're going to learn about it together. Ha! Wow. Okay. I just heard allow versus force. Maybe that's significant to you. It is to me. It's a lesson I've been learning. There we go. Okay. The Son of Pentacles is loyal, quiet, and dedicated. The good side of the Son of Pentacles is that he's loyal and determined. He's inventive and can be trusted wholeheartedly, but sometimes his figure becomes stubborn and persistent to a fault. This, combined with his quiet nature, results in it being hard. In his being hard to get to know and socially awkward at times. He commonly has only one or two close friends rather than many. Now again, with this card being in reverse, I am seeing this as like, this is similar to the 10 of Wands. It's like, this is where we've been. Like, we were stuck. We were like trapped in this darkness. And now this purge is freeing it. We were quiet. We were loyal to a fault and so dedicated that we put others' needs above our own. But now that is again what this purge and what Spirit is sharing with us is that we are clearing and using our voice. I'm also getting, we're clearing our heart space. We're clearing a lot of this dark energy surrounding here, some down here as well I'm getting, but in our sacral, in our heart, and then so much of it is happening here to allow the energy from here and these spaces and really all of our chakral system and energetically to be able to come out and be released through our throat. And again, whatever that is for you, like there's, we use our voice every day, most likely, unless you're like a monk sitting somewhere, which then I bet you're not watching this. But yeah, like I'm hearing actually like humming exercises could be really good for some of us. Like just sitting in meditation for even just a few minutes and just humming. So just those vibrations allowing to clear up. That could be maybe a first step for some of us if, using your voice is something that you feel a lot of resistance and fear around. But yeah, just elaborating a little more on this, what I'm receiving is just like with what we're stepping into right now. Maybe it's coming in the next few weeks. Maybe it's here right now. I'm feeling for most of us it's actually here right now. But this purge is going to allow us to step into this new beginning in a completely different, whole new way. 1555, as I say that, change. We're going into an environment that we're passionate about and that we're excited to be in. And it's similar to one that we've maybe been in before, and maybe we're stepping back into it. Maybe it's just a new evolution of it, and a new evolution of ourselves as well, now that we're stepping into it again, maybe for the first time for some of us. But we have known that we're ready to step into it differently. We have known that, that in the past we maybe have held back, we maybe have been shy, timid, not fully ourselves, not fully following our heart and what we want to say and what we want to do and how we want to show up and be the light that we are. And I'm also hearing in be a leader that we are. And so this purge, and I mean, we don't even need to wait for it to be done. Like it's already been happening. And so and we're just, the only thing that really matters is that we continue to allow it to happen. But like right here, right now, like we're already ready to start showing up as the leader, as the light worker, and the powerhouse that we are. So yeah, and I'm getting that's what that little bit of light is. That is us showing up and allowing that little light to shine, even just a little bit, and then just allowing it to grow and grow and grow and expand and fill this darkness that we see with light. Okay, this is our last card. It's a scary one in this deck. This is the 10 of Swords, and I do know this one, and it is bleak. And this one is not in reverse. This is 10 of Swords, as is. And again, before I'm done, I want to show like this whole spread. Like it's really, I find it beautiful how it's like all darkness. Like specifically because I'm asking Spirit about the purge. All right, the 10 of Swords is ruin, rock bottom, and melodrama. When the 10 of Swords appears, you finally hit rock bottom. You let others walk all over you while you play the victim. Is it possible that you love the backstabbing and drama too much to move forward without it? If not for drama, what would you focus on? It's time to find out. Whew. Okay, what I am hearing from Spirit from this is that yes, we have been determined, dedicated, loyal to a fault at certain times in our life, whether that's the thing we're stepping back into, maybe it's something different, but it's like, we take the energy from everything that we do and we bring it in with us. And so again, just allowing this purge to clear that, to clear the stories and the drama and the limiting beliefs and behaviors that have kept us in this pattern of letting ourselves be walked all over. And I'm also hearing strongly these stories. So like, as we step into this new beginning, the stories are still going to be there, and that is where we bring the light into this, and we trust that this purge has cleared up energy and space for us to step in as this new version of ourselves that we are, where we already are right here, right now. And I'm hearing observe the stories when they arise, observe the fear when it arises, and just breathe. Breathe into it, and see where that leads you. Maybe that will lead you to breathing more. Maybe if you have the time and the space, maybe that go outside. I'm hearing lie down wherever possible and just breathe and allow the alchemization of these stories, of these stored emotions to transform. And I'm hearing that's important because if we just allow the stories, if we attach to the stories again, then we're just going to continue in that cycle. And the reality is that in this new space, those old stories actually don't even apply. There's been so much change and shift in the collective as a whole that these stories truly are not happening in this new beginning that you're stepping into. And so this is where we, in connection with our higher selves, and again, this whatever sources you call on outside of yourself, ask them for help on this. You can always ask for help. To the universe, to God, Great Spirit, whatever. Oh God, train of thought. All I'm getting at is that these old stories do not actually exist anymore. And actually, I'm hearing they only existed when they happened. And we've been reliving those stories dozens of times, I heard. In multiple life scenarios and situations and things that we've called in. All opportunities for us to let go of these stories, but we haven't known how to, and there's no shame in that. We didn't do anything wrong. Wow, 2211. But this purge, wow, this purge is an opportunity to clear all of this darkness, all of this pain of the past, all of these stories, and to step into this new beginning, to just be in this new beginning, fully as we are, and just follow our heart, and alchemize these stories, and truly, in doing that, that is how we write a new story. That is how we take this darkness of the past. That is what is being presented to us right now. That is what this purge is allowing us to do. It is allowing us to take the darkness of the past and to find that little spark of light, however big, however small, and let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow. You can't reap what you don't sow. It's just one tiny seed, but it's all we really need. Yeah. I'm feeling called to pull. Do I want to pull one more tarot or an affirmation? I'm going to pull an affirmation. I'm going to pull an affirmation, and this is going to be the energy that allowing this purge to fully happen, allowing the alchemization process, breathing to just take over. And maybe you alchemize in a different way. There's no right or wrong way. Just however, and if alchemizing is a completely new term for you, that's why I'm recommending the breathing, because it really, that's how I have found, actually just recently learned that I'm an alchemist, and that's how I've been doing it, is by breathing. And which makes sense. I'm a breathwork facilitator. Which by the way, I'll share that in a minute. Allowing the alchemization process to happen however it works for you. But this card that I'm pulling is an affirmation for what is waiting on the other side for us. All right, we got attitude. What if you were to imagine a world in which everything happened for you instead of one in which everything happens to you? What would you see differently? What would you do differently? The simple act of allowing yourself to shift your perspective has the power to shift your entire life. I really like that. Thank you, Spirit. I really like this because, like, I was wanting this, like, I don't know, like, bright and, like, sunny card of, like, nothing but positivity, but I actually like that there's, like, I don't know, I'm getting, like, I'm hearing Spirit say, like, you have to take responsibility. Like, yes, allow this purge to happen. Like, that's part of our responsibility, is to, like, we don't need to apologize. Like, our body is going through a process and we can just allow it to flow. So take responsibility for that just by allowing yourself to be you. And then take responsibility in your attitude. So again, I'm hearing a lot about these stories. Again, like, after that first time that they happened, it has been a lot about our attitude. And again, there's no shame, blame. Like, it's like, we didn't know this was happening. Like, nobody gave us a rule book when we got into this human experience. But we did not know. And now is the time to shift our attitude from a world where everything happens to us to a world where everything happens for us. So these opportunities, again, they're coming in as an opportunity for us to alchemize, as an opportunity for us to rewrite those stories. I just saw 2-6. And because I'm hearing that is a part of this new beginning. Like, I know that we feel this new beginning here, and it's true, and it's here, and it has been given to us, and it's such a gift and such a blessing. And I'm also hearing that, like, equally, it is time for us to take responsibility and to shift our attitude and to truly, and beyond, again, the stories of the mind, the drama of the mind, like, just understanding, like, okay, these things are coming to me for a reason, whether they're beautiful, joyful, whether they're uncomfortable, painful. And I'm just hearing, allow that process to alchemize and allow yourself to receive the life beyond your sexy wildest dreams by taking responsibility in rewriting the stories. Yeah. That is it. Do I want to share anything else? No more cards, but I do want to share what I was going to share a moment ago. So again, I mentioned, I don't actually know if I've mentioned in these videos, but I am a breathwork facilitator. And I just this year expanded my business online. So I am now beginning to build a worldwide online community. And I would love you to come and be a part of it. So for the rest of 2025, I am doing an online ceremony for the full moon and the new moon, so about 2 times every month. My next one is a week from tomorrow, so Wednesday, February 12th. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Central European time. And I'm also going to play around with the times a bit to see what I can better cater to. But it is this method of breathwork that I have created called Breathwork and Beats, where it's conscious connected breathwork, and we're doing it to the beat of music. And whether it's your first time doing breathwork or whether you've done it many times before, it is a really beautiful, powerful experience, especially when we do it together in community, even though we're not together. We just had our first community session last Thursday, and it was really wonderful, and I have a feeling it's just going to keep getting better. So if that at all interests you, I will leave a link in the below in this video. And also, it's completely donation based. So you do the booking through a Dutch website because I live in the Netherlands. But just if you do it on like Chrome, you can just do translate and it'll translate everything for you. I mean, the page I'm going to send you to is in English because I made it. But like the website itself is in Dutch, so you can just translate it. But it's super simple. You just create an account. and sign up, and it's donation based. So you pay whatever you want. That could be nothing. That could be, there's multiple options. So just truly whatever you are capable of, whatever you feel called to, it really does not matter. I would love to just, again, I'm calling in this worldwide community because breathwork has been one of the most powerful tools to me on my spiritual journey, and I am very grateful to be sharing it with the world now. So, all right, that is it. 30:30 just now as I looked. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. I actually was not sure I was going to do one this morning because, again, I'm experiencing this purge, as you've heard. And it has me feeling pretty heavy and tired, and my body is very achy. But I love sharing this, and I am grateful for the message that came through for all of us today. So much love to you, my beautiful friends. And if I don't see you in one of my breathwork ceremonies soon, I will see you back again here very soon.